Hello everyone, this is my first video recording on YouTube and my channel name is called Ghouls and Grub. On this channel you will find videos on cooking and playing FC 25 and 26. You'll see soccer training and just me telling stories about soccer because I love soccer. In fact, I call it football like a British person would. But anyways, today I want to talk about a story that I heard on YouTube. So I was scrolling on YouTube and I saw this really weird video on the longest bans in soccer or football history. And what I saw was crazy. So a lot of the bans were like 9 months was the highest uh, around there. But the longest ban was this player named Enoch West, who played for Manchester United during the early 1900s. Let me tell you a little bit backstory on this guy. All right, so random player, a lot of you never heard of. This guy was Manchester United's best player in the 1900s. He was the top scorer in the 10-11 season, the 11-12 season, and the 12-13 season, and one of the best players in England. So you're probably thinking, how long was the ban? Well, the ban was 30 years. And you might be thinking, wow, 30 years is a lot for a soccer player or football player. Yes, it really is. So let me tell you the story. So there is this guy, Enoch West, and his striking partner, who is like his striker alongside this Enoch West, his name is Sandy Turnbull. So him and Sandy Turnbull, uh, one day like go to the bar and they meet up with two more Manchester United players and four Liverpool players. And they have little drinks at the pub and stuff. And then they have like this betting website. Now, a little bit of backstory again on Enoch West is the fact that he has basically been kind of a naughty player. Like he would get like months banned. So it wasn't his first ban before, let me just say that. Anyways, so there was odds for this game. So the four Manchester United players went to this pub with four Liverpool players, and these eight players saw that their score for the upcoming Liverpool Manchester United match was a 7-1 odd to Manchester United winning and a 2-0 scoreline or 2-0. So, anyways, in this time, some these dumb people are kind of thinking, hey, why don't we just place a bet, say our actual names, and go and make it a reality. So, you know what these guys do? They go and they place the bet on the score of Manchester United versus Liverpool ending 2-0 or 2-0 on in this game, and the four Liverpool players agree to throw the game so that the Manchester United can win and they can all get money. So the game happens, and one of the players that agreed to agreed to the bet decided to miss a penalty on purpose, and the game ended 2-0 Manchester United or 2-0 Manchester United. So this betting company, they go and they need to see money that they owe to these people. And you know what they see? 8 players' names that just participated in this match that ended Manchester United 2, Liverpool 0, and they see that that was the exact score. So they can see something fishy was going on, so they immediately contacted the police, which contacted the FA, and all 8 players were banned for life. Well, here's a little sad part of the story. While these 4 players were banned, or these 8 players were banned, they had a choice to either serve in the army or because uh, or like go and serve their jail time for life. So 7 players chose to serve in the army because around this time it was World War II or World War One, and it was like very like deadly and stuff. So these 7 players they decided to go to like check and go to the war. And the one player that didn't choose to go to the war, which was, of course, Enoch West. And Sandy Turnbull, who was the strike partner of Enoch West, and I think friend, went and decided to serve in the war. After this, they could come back to play professional football or soccer, and 6 of them survived, all but Sandy Turnbull, who was shot and killed in 1917 at only 32 years old. Very sad story. Anyways, so after the war happened and Enoch West was trying to like go and try to figure out how to get himself out of jail. And so his case, he went to the court, and his case, he stated that the newspapers and the articles that were sending with these like this claim that um he betted on sports. Not only did Enoch West have the courage to decide to not literally admit that he actually did it, which was true, he decided to say a complete lie, and he said, I didn't bet. These guys are ruining my reputation. Of course, that is wrong because he literally bet on this game that actually ended that exact scoreline when he was playing in it. Anyways, he decided to take it up to court, and he eventually lost. He tried to, of course, sue the newspaper and the English FA. He failed, and what so he was put back in jail, but after 30 years he was taken out for good behavior, and also just the fact that like they got annoyed that he kept on saying the same case. So yes, he was this lift was his band was lifted after 30 years. At this point it was 1945, and Enoch West was in his like 50s, so way past his professional football or soccer days, and he never stepped foot on a soccer or football pitch again.